Digital.
Good evening. It's another Monday night, and welcome right here to Up Close and Personal. Remember, Up Close and Personal comes on every Monday on Friends Digital at 10:30 p.m. sharp, where I take a small little theme and share a true story which happened to me on air, along with on air. A big hi to Siddharth who joined us. A big hi to Srimit Bakchi. So every Monday you can join me at 10:30 p.m. sharp, absolutely live on Friends Digital with Up Close and Personal. Well, life is got so much to offer and life has got so much to do. But there are lots of people out there who make a lot of promises. I'll do this, I'll get this done, I'll get this done, this will be done, that will be done. But ultimately, what happens? Nothing. Or maybe something. So rather than making a promise, I strongly say don't talk. Action speaks larger than words. Efforts are better than promise. Trust me, if you make that effort rather than just promising, even if it doesn't work out too well, people will be, realizing that the effort has been made. So there's so much. So remember, every Monday, 10:30 p.m., right here on Friends Digital, Up Close and Personal with me, Jimmy. Yes, a heart-to-heart conversation on live visual podcast. So a big hi to Siddharth, Maya, everybody there, Ayush, of course we have Ali Sharp, everybody. Warm welcome once again. And as I said, efforts are better than promises. So when you do something in life, don't just promise. Do it. Action it. Because actions and efforts speak louder than words. And with that, I'm going to be taking you on to a story which happened and on air, right on Direct Dilse. And there was a day when I received a call. And I still remember that day when I received that call. It was quite hot hitting. There was this girl who was actually feeling down because someone very close to her made a lot of promises and nothing got fulfilled. And this taught her a lesson. This taught her a lesson that she wanted to be very different. She wanted to help people. She just didn't want to make promises. That particular person who promised her didn't do anything but just words. So she decided that she's going to change people's lives who she can make a difference to. And what she did was she went out, yes, right there on her street, she started teaching the poor children. And every evening under the street light, she started teaching the poor children. And she was very happy that her effort was educating young kids who were starved of education. It's so very important. That effort, it was not a promise ki thik ache ami tomake shekabo. It was the effort. She went out, went there, got the kids together, and under the street light, every evening she was teaching them. And guess what happened? That effort not only paid off for her street children, but her friends in various other paras and localities started doing the same thing. Today, there are 16 localities in the city of Joy. And in those 16 localities, class 11 and 12 kids are teaching the street children, which makes so much of a difference. She didn't just express that, okay, I'll promise I'll do this or I'll do this. She actioned it. She made the effort. And in the process of that effort, she made a difference. That's what is, I always say, efforts are better than promises. Talk less, action more. Talk less, work more. Talk less, do more to make a difference. And trust me, that really, really works. You make a difference in people's lives. You make a difference in their families. You bring about a positive vibe of people who realize ki yaar, kam baat, jada kaam. And that effort needs to be there. Remember, even if I look at a small little case, you know, if I want to give an exam, till I don't make that effort, I will not succeed. I can just promise my parents, Mummy, don't worry, I promise you I'll get you good results. But promises really would not create a difference. It's that effort which will create a difference. And that's what makes life goes on. We put in so much effort to build up our careers. We put in so much effort to ensure our loved ones are happy and smiling. It's just not words. Because if it was words, today, none of us would have been where we are. It's very important to make a difference, and that too with efforts rather than promises. Trust me, it works. There was another case which came alight to me on my show, and I still remember we had this guy phoning up, and that was during the COVID. Everybody was saying we'll do this and we need to do this and we should be doing this and let's do this, let's do that. But what did this student do? He was a medical student. He realized that there was shortage of medicines. He realized there was shortage of oxygen. He realized there was shortage of a couple of things. So what he did, he got a couple of like-minded people together, his friends who were also students in college, medical students, and together they managed to collect a lot of medicine and ensured that it gets distributed in various localities to the people who were affected. Again, the effort paid off. It was not just promising that I will do this, I will do that. He didn't say anything, just went and did it. So efforts are always better than promises. Don't promise something if you cannot deliver. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and make that effort. Because if you really make that effort, you can make a difference to humanity. You can make a difference to each individual. You can make a difference to that someone you did it for. And trust me, nothing like making a difference in someone's life because of your effort. It truly pays back. It truly makes that happiness come in. And that's what's very important. So, I can say a lot. I can tell you a lot. But each one of y'all as individuals, look within yourselves. Have you all ever tried or ever made that effort to make a difference? Or you all have just promised and done nothing? Give it a thought. Because an effort is much more important than just talking or making promises. Even if you make that effort and it's not superbly successful, at least you put your heart and soul into it. And who knows, when you put your heart and soul into things, a lot of people come close and a lot of people support and a lot of people help. Well, a Monday night, and remember every Monday night you can join me at 10:30 p.m. sharp on Up Close and Personal, where I share a true story based on a small little theme. And today it was efforts are better than promises. So don't just make promises. Make a difference with that effort. And trust me, you will be much more happier. And on Friends Digital tomorrow at 12 noon, you can join Arjit on Kitchen Tales. And at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow evening, you can join Srijan. And he's going to be there with you, warm up with Srijan, absolutely live on Friends Digital. Let's come together, let's share, let's converse, and let's make a difference to life. Because that's what life is all about. Even if it's a small drop, remember, drops coming together make an ocean. So let's make that effort and not just promises. Till then, good night, take care, keep smiling, be happy, and put in that effort and not just the promise. Take care, good night. This is it on Up Close and Personal with me, Jimmy. God bless.